Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm with Peterborough Community Care. I am here to share with you a level 4, 45-minute cardio and weights class. We are going to be working this class mostly standing. We'll do a little bit of seated. We're going to go through a 9-minute cardio section where we are on for 1 minute and off for half a minute, sort of just cooling down. We're going to add some weight, some strength, a little bit of balance, and a cool down, all in 45 minutes. And if I don't know you, my name is Michelle Holdforth, and I do a lot of the Zoom classes with community care as well as pole walking outdoor when we are all back together again. So come and join me. Let's get going. We'll need light weights. 1 light weight is fine, 2 medium. Make sure you have your glass of water, a chair, and let's get started. We're going to start standing up. So come on up to standing. And this is my dog, Kobe. So hopefully he won't be in my way and make me trip, but let's get moving here. So we're just going to start with a side step. We're going to start with a nice, easy, just get the body going and moving. We're going to add on. So I'll do some things and then I'll add on maybe an arm or two or change it up a little bit. And make sure that you listen to your body and you're not doing anything that is forcing you to feel any pain. And if you do feel pain, please back off. Let's just take this now to a very easy arm reach across. So when that foot comes in, just push that arm across. Let's start thinking about standing up nice and straight here. So our shoulders can be stacked over our hips and our knees are always soft, as well as our head is aligned, the chin is tucked, and let's think about that belly. Think about bringing that belly in, not to the point of not breathing, but to the point that you feel that the muscles are working. Let's change this up to a heel forward with the opposite hand to foot. Heel, heel. Bend into that standing knee, standing up tall. Anytime you want to take something a little bit harder or a little bit lighter, by all means, you should listen to your body. Take a drink whenever you need it, but please make sure that you have a drink and you take the time to warm up at the beginning of your exercise, as well at the end that you do your stretching. All right, we are now going to take this to a march. Just marching here. Just going to put my timer on so that I don't get past my time. We're doing great. Okay. Let's add some shoulder rolls in. Come forward with the shoulders. Nice and easy still. We always try to change direction. So if I go left, I'll usually go right. Or if I go forward, I'll usually go back. So now we're going to take the shoulders back with those knees going a little higher. So take the shoulders back. Knee comes up maybe a little bit higher. And take it nice and slow. We're warming it up. Don't forget about that belly. Breathing, of course, as always. Let's just do 8 more like this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to move into non-jumping jumping jacks. So these, we don't have to jump off the floor. You're going to have one leg go out with both arms go up. But again, we're still warming up here. So we want to make sure that we are taking it easy. During our 9-minute cardio, the 60 seconds on and 30 seconds off, again, you go at your own speed, but you just might want to work a little bit harder during that. Works out to only 6 full minutes of full cardio. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back to just an easy march here. I'm going to add in squats for our warm up, but we're only going to do half squats. And whenever we do squats, we want to make sure that we have all the weight, as much of the weight as possible, I should say, that you can without falling over, in your heels as well as in your butt. So your hips and your butt and your heels are going to hold the weight so that you're not putting the pressure on the knees. I'll show you from the side. So we're going to move into regular squats where our feet are forward, knees are forward, knees always stay behind the toes. So I'm going to go show you from the side where my butt really is going to stick back. I'm going to stop my feet from walking, and I'm just going to sit down as if, oh, it looks as if I'm sitting on my chair, but I'm not. So you take it down to wherever it feels good for you. Remember, we are still just warming up. Keep that going. Let's go 4 more like this. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to go into a sumo squat where our toes point out. So try to keep these knees from going past the toes if you're going down far. If not, just halfway, but keep the weight in the heels. Belly is in. Body is upright, so we're not leaning over. Now we're going to take it to a sumo squat. So our feet actually point out and our knees are going to follow in that same direction. And again, we're going to sit back into the heels and just take it down a little. Your hands can be wherever you want. They could be on your waist. You could even be holding a chair. I highly recommend that if you have any balance issues and you still want to work in this class, then have a chair close by. I always use my chair, I think, in every class. You just don't know. Sometimes it's just for safety, even if you know that your balance is pretty decent. Let's just do 3 more here. 2 more. Keep your feet as they are. And now we're going to just lift press into the toes and lift the heels up. Just lift up in the heels. Lift up. 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 That's 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Turn those toes in. Come in a little bit maybe so the feet are underneath the hips and come on up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it to a march on the spot. We'll be adding in our arms. Excuse me, I just need to grab my drink here. And I just found my weights. Make sure that there's nothing in your area that is going to cause you to trip. I dropped a slice of orange in my drink today. Tastes delicious. All right, we're gonna start with that stronger march here. We're gonna open the arms and then we're just gonna change it up a little bit. So let's take it open and in and open and in, open and in. We'll go for 8. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to go diagonal after this 8th one. So just take one arm up over the shoulder and the other one down for 8 in a row. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching that diagonal for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to alternate now. We're going to go up on one arm, then the other. So up, 1, other side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Okay, we're going to bring those feet back to our squat position. Pick the squat that you feels good for you. So I'm going to go with the sumo squat because I really like the sumo squat, how it does the inner thighs. And I feel like I have more space on the floor available. So I also find sitting in this one here to be a little bit easier than the other one, maybe on the knees. Make sure those knees are going in the right direction of the toes. You're going to sit the weight into the heels as well as into the hips and the butt. We're going to go for 8 and then we're going to hold, all right? We're just going to go down, maybe a little bit deeper this time. We have warmed up pretty much every muscle of the body. That's 3. And just making sure that you listen to the body and don't go beyond, like I said. 5, 6, 7. Holding down on the 8. Hold it here. And we're going to pulse for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pressure weight into the heels. 6, 7, stay down, and 8. Lift one heel up, and the other, and the other. Keep that belly in. Keep it in. So we've got 3 now done on either side. That's 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, and 8. Bring both feet flat and press into the heels and come on all the way up. Hopefully you're feeling that in your legs. Let's move into our chair for some abs. So whenever I say let's get to our chair, I usually want you to come and sit slowly. So we're still engaging all of our muscles that we can to get the most benefit out of our workout. And let's take it down nice and slow. Come to your chair and touch it with your legs, and then walk forward about the same, as your foot, the distance of your foot. Press your weight into your heels and sit down without your hands if you can, nice and slow. Bring that belly in and have a seat on the front edge of the chair. We are going to take an option here. So we're going to be at the front edge of our chair. You can hold the sides of your chair, or if you prefer, you can have your arms across your chest, or you can have them out. For this one, we're going to be moving our feet straight out in front of us. So my feet are flat. I'm sorry you can't see them. There we go, a little bit better. My knees are soft but not bent. We're going to lean back, and you can hold that chair, but I want you to zip up right through the spine and the belly so that your tall spine is reaching up behind you, and we're not slouching at all. That'll get into the low back if we do. So feel free to hold the chair. We're just going to bring one leg up and then the other. Keep that belly engaged here. There you go. That's 2 on either side. 3, 4, 5, sitting tall. Keep it going here. We're just tapping that toe down. It's not, the other one comes up right away. Both feet are not down too long at the same time if you can help it. Feel free, like I said, you can have your arms out or you can have them across your chest. We're going to do across the chest in a moment when we do something else. I think I lost count, so we're just going to stop here, bring that foot down, bring yourself up to seated still at the front of your chair. So this time what we're going to do is we're going to have our arms across our chest. We're going to lean back, and as soon as you feel that chair, come off of it with strength in your belly. So you want to be able to feel that the abs working here. So arms across, and then we're going to change it up just again. So let's go for 8. Tap it back, bring it up to a straight spine. And back 2. Use the belly and breathe, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take it back and bring it right up. Straighten that spine. Let the arms come down. Just adjust yourself so that you still have a nice tall spine. We're going to do 8 more with arms out to the sides. So you can have your hands flat. Make sure the shoulders are nice and relaxed. Take that belly in. Lean back, tap that chair, and come on up for 1. And we're going to go 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring yourself all the way up now. So the next one that we're going to do is bicycle. You might recall bicycle from previous exercises. And we're really just going to have our feet off the floor, or at least have your heels down and your toes off the floor. Leaning back, hold your chair. All right. You can have the heels down if you'd like. Harder is to have them both up. And we're going to do a ride our bike. Now you could always take it to a tap, 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 but make sure that you feel the belly working. So keep that going. Remember that spine is long. Reach the top of the head for the back of the room. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everybody. Sit up nice and tall in the middle of your chair. We've got 1 more before we go into our cardio. We're going to work into our side abs a little bit here, our obliques. So if you have a wide chair, you might want to go over to one side. So I'm just going to move over so I've got lots of length here. We're going to have our one hand down at the side. The other one is just going to be straight up in the air, but you want to keep that straight line so that when one hand goes down, that other arm is reaching up. We could do this with weights also if you chose to, and we have done it in other classes like that. So we're just going to lean over, take that one hand towards the floor, the other one towards the ceiling, and bring it back up. We're going to go for 8. That's 1 and 2. Keep it out of the shoulders. 3, sitting up straight so we're not leaning forward. 4, breathing, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring yourself all the way up, straighten that spine again, and reach the other arm up and shift over if you need to. Keep those feet nice and flat so that they're supporting you, and take it down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring yourself back to center. Grab yourself a drink. Don't stand up yet. We are going to get up nice and slow, so I'll count to say 5. Pressing into our heels as we stand up. Try and keep the weight behind you so that you're not leaning too far forward. If you can do it without your hands, great. When you're ready, press into your feet, and we're going to come to standing on the count of 5. Press into the feet, lift yourself up, and go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. I am going to get my timer ready, and we're going to move into our cardio. So we'll start out with a march. If you just want to march, I'll just get this ready. And then our first one, we're going to need our chair. So we're going to be moving into a plank position for 20 seconds, and then a mountain climber for 20 seconds, and then push-ups, if we can get through 1 full minute there. And what we'll do is the mountain climbers is where we are in our plank position and the knee comes in. All right, so turn your chair so that you can, if you'd like to still see me, or just, you might already know this. So, ready? We're going to come into our plank position. So just setting up for that. Our plank position is where our shoulders are over top of our hands and our hands are holding the sides of the chairs. We're going to walk our feet back to a point where we are flat. Okay, so we're not sticking up our butt and we're not, this way with our spine. So see if you can come flat. The heels are going to be off the floor. And I'm going to go for 20 seconds and I'll let you know when to go into mountain climbers. Here we go. So plank for 20 seconds. If it gets hard, feel free to come out of it or just adjust to get comfortable. Keep this going. This is the beginning of our cardio block for the class. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Our 20 seconds is almost up. We're going to change it up here. All right, let's take one knee in, put that foot back, take the other knee in, put that foot back. These are mountain climbers. So we're just bringing the knee in towards the chair. Keep that going. We have another 10 seconds here, and then we'll just do as many push-ups as you can fit in, and make sure that you just bring those elbows back towards your ribs. When you're ready, bring those feet still and back into your plank position, and just bend the elbows a little. I can't do push-ups, but I'm always trying to do a little bit just to keep those muscles working and active. Keep it going for 5 seconds. And last one, make sure you walk your feet in nice and slow here and tuck that shin when you come up to stand. We'll have a 30-second break, take it to a march here. Keep the body moving. And then we're going to be doing another 1 minute. I'll let you know when our 30 seconds is up. So our next one is going to be a squat with a kick forward. So we'll squat, kick, and kick. All right, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to add on to it. Here we go. Let's move into a squat of your choice here. So I'm going to do a regular squat. Weight is in the heels. Let the butt and the back hips come down for, let's go 2 squats and then a kick and a kick and 2 squats using the belly with a kick and a kick. All right, let's bring it up to cardio here, down and up and kick, kick. You can add arms and down and kick, kick and down with a kick, kick. Now we are going to just change that kick now out to the side. 2 squats with a kick and a kick and down. You can keep it to a kick forward if you'd like, and a kick and a kick down. Let's go back to front, back to our front kicks. Now kick, kick, again front and then again side. Oh, I don't think we're going to get our side in. All right, that's our time up. Let's just take it to a low kick back or a tap back with your toe. Oh, there's my weights again in my way. So we have 30 seconds here just to take the heart rate back down again. We're going to take our arms out long on the next one, and our leg is going to come out, opposite leg is going to come out, and we're going to tap the inside of the leg. Wherever your hand lands is perfectly fine. We have 5 seconds here. So when you're ready, let's come back to our starting position. Feet are greater than hip distance apart, arms are out wide. Let's bring out up our left leg with our right arm towards it. Keep that going other side. Now, if your balance is off and you want to hold a chair, you can always choose to do one side, maybe 4 or 8, and then make sure you go to the other side. Try and keep those shoulders back and down, those arms at about shoulder height. You may not touch your toe, and that's okay. You might just touch the knee. You might even want to bend the knee. You don't have to have a straight leg. Lots of options here. Keep it going. We only have 19 seconds. So if you'd like to, try this, if you were doing something else, finish the minute with something a little different for a few seconds, as far as maybe bending the knee or straightening the leg. Keep that going for another 3. There we go. Let's take it to a kick back. So that's just bringing the heel back behind you for 30 seconds, nice and easy. And breathing. Next one we're going to do is incorporating this kick back into our next one. So we're going to go 2 steps. We're going to try and stay low when we do those steps. And then we're going to bring the elbows into it when we do the kick back. So we're going to go 2 steps with 4 kickbacks. We have 5 seconds. So get ready on one side to move to one side of the room. Calm down and go step, step, kick, 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 and low. Step, step. 4, 3, 2, 1, and step, step, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and step, step, 1, 2, 3, 4, and step, step, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and step. Step, trying to keep that body upright. You don't have to squat if you don't want to. That's 4 and 2 steps. 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 steps. 1, 2. We only left less than 10 seconds here. 3, 4, and down. 1, 2, and 1. This is it. That's it. Just take it to a regular step touch here. So just step touch. Left foot to right foot to left, taking it easy here, making sure you get a drink whenever you need it. We're going to get our arms up to shoulder height here on the next one, and we're going to go 30 seconds where we tap towards, elbow taps towards the knee of the other opposite side, and then we're going to change it up after 30 seconds to a side. So when you're ready, get those elbows up. This is called cactus. Let's bring those feet still, opposite knee to elbow. And go to the other side if it's good for you. If not, again, stay on one side and do, say, 8, and then switch it over. That elbow might not touch that knee. That's okay. There is a bit of a crunch in the belly here. So you are coming forward very slightly. In 5 seconds, we're going to change it to a side crunch. So it's the same elbow going towards the same side knee. When you're ready, let's stand, keep those feet still and just take that knee up Other side. Make sure those feet are ready for movement. Keep that going. Crunch a little bit. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Here we go. Take it to a low march now. So again, with that one, when the elbow was going to the knee, you could have done like 8 on one side and then 8 on the other side. And I do that sometimes in our classes. So I'll just stay with one side and then the other side. Yeah, so just mixing it up. I like to mix it up. The next one, we're going to use light weights. All right. So we have another 5 seconds, but grab those light weights. Actually, 2 light weights. I think I told you earlier 1 light weight, but grab your weights. Get in a stance where you're squatted a little bit and you're ready to punch left and right. 30 seconds. Keep that belly in. So the hands are in close to the body, and then left, right punch. And then we're going to take it to an undercut when we are at 30 seconds. Pick something that you are punching towards and stop so that you do not flex that elbow too straight. Let's go undercut now. So under, 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 under. So I can see my face in the camera, and that's what I'm aiming for, the height. So it's consistent. And stop, stop, cut, undercut, undercut, undercut. 12 seconds, undercut, undercut. This is our last one of our cardio block. Undercut, 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 under, 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 under. That's it. Put those weights down. We will need one of them again in a minute. All right, we're going to take it to a step touch for our cool down 30 seconds, and then we're going to move into our weights. Woo, take a breath. Maybe you've worked up a little sweat there. Take a break whenever you need it. We are going to go into some one light weight, and we're still going to be cooling down while we do that. All right, here we go. 30 seconds of cool down is up for our cardio block. Grab yourself a drink and your one light weight right now. We're going to go into our wrists. So just so that we're thinking about the one wrist at a time, we're just using one weight, going in circles of either direction. In a lot of these classes, anytime you want to sit down, you can still continue with the exercises. Let's reverse that weight or that circle. You can still sit down and do a lot of the things that we're doing, and you might just have to modify or be creative so that you're still moving your body. Let's take our palm flat down now. So I have a nice like straight line here, right? And I'm just going to go down and up. Not a jerky movement, a nice flowing movement. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. Take that over to the other hand now. Doing circles with that wrist first. Reverse your circle. Okay, let's take our hand flat so that we have that flat surface from our hand. No, not into the wrist, not up or down yet. So we're just going to go down all the way and then up all the way. 2, 3, 4, 5. I always say it's good to keep your wrist healthy just in case we fall, right? First thing that we might break. Last one coming up here. And then put the light weight down. And if you have an option to go to medium weight, grab your medium weight. Okay. So we're going to have our arms come up to the front. So we want the palms facing back. Arms are out at a bit of an angle. Knees are soft when we're standing here. Again, this can be done seated, not a problem. We're going to bring our arms, both of them up together, up to shoulder height. So try and keep this out of the shoulders. Relax those shoulders. Take them behind a little bit. Engage that belly. Engage those arms. And just take them up to shoulder height. And down. Slower is better. We don't want to work with gravity or momentum. We're just taking it back down to beside our body. 4. We're going to go 8. 5, 6, 7. We're going to go out to the sides after this now. So when you're ready, palms go in towards the hips and we go out to shoulder height for 8. Belly is in, standing tall with soft knees. 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep it out of the shoulders. 3, 2. A little bit of brain power after this. We're going to be switching it up. So one arm goes straight, the other one goes out to the side. So you take your pick. I'm going to go left arm straight out to the front, right arm out to the side, and then we're going to switch it for 8 of these. 1, other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring those arms down. Give those shoulders a little bit of a shake just in case you felt it in the shoulders. And we're going to take our arms back up again. And this is obviously going to be working our arms with our weights today. And then we'll move into strengthen our legs while we do a little bit of balance work. All right, here we go. We are going to start now with the arms are going to come out front. We're going to do what's called bow and arrow. So bring both arms out front, facing each other. All right, so both my palms are facing each other. And we're just going to pull one elbow back. The other arm is just going to stay still. Bow and arrow here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take it to the other side. So that other arm is going to hold out straight, and that other arm, my left arm is pulling back, keeping it out of the shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, those arms are feeling it, aren't they? Let's let them rest just at the front and move into a twist. So a really gentle twist. We haven't twisted yet. Make sure your knees are really soft. And when you move into your right, say, your left knee allows your body to twist. So just take it to a gentle twist first. Make sure that knee goes soft so you can twist into it. Not too deep. Let your head follow where your shoulders are going. Unless that bothers you and you get dizzy, you might want to just look ahead. Depending on how your neck feels, right? 2 more, and then we're going to straighten the arm on the same side that the knee bends. So when you're ready, we're going to move into a straight arm over and over for 8. That's 3. 4, belly is in. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it in. Let those arms come down. One more with our weights here. So we're going to have the palms facing forward. Let those elbows stay close to the body and just kind of tuck them in, but you don't want to put too much pressure pushing in because you want this to be about the bicep, that muscle right at the top of the front of the arm. So we're going to start low, palms forward. We're going to do a full range bicep. So that's all the way up to the shoulder and all the way down, not too fast. So let's go up and down. Try not to grip those weights too hard because you don't want to, aggravate any arthritis or anything, that injuries that might be in your hands. And really, we're just letting those weights come up and down with a loose grip. Belly is in. Let's do 3 more, and then we're going to add a knee up. All right. Last 2. And let's just keep the arms going as we bring them one knee up and down, other knee up and down and up. A little bit of balance here. We're going to be moving into more balance in a moment. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's put those weights down. Hopefully your arms are feeling like they've had a really good workout here. We're going to move into some balance. So make sure that you've got your chair close by, just so that you hold on to it if you need to. And I'm going to be holding on to mine. So we're going to move into the balance now. And we're going to go to a single leg where I say arms out or arms down or whatever. Make sure that you feel free to hold on to your chair if you need to. So just warming up our feet a little bit. Let's just go back into those heel lifts for 8 of those. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to come up on one foot. Make sure the standing knee that you're going, putting the weight onto is soft. And then bring that other foot up. And now feel free to hold on to the chair or with a finger or the whole hand or not at all. We're just going to bend that standing leg just a little. Keep that body nice and tall. We're going to go 8 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switching feet, other side, soft knee. Bring that other foot off the floor and dip it down for 1. Whoa. 2, 3. These are just very little dips. 4, 5, 6, 7. Belly is in, and 8. Bring that foot down. All right. We're going to just come back to that first leg now. And the other leg is going to be off the floor, but it's going to be long in front of you. And you're just going to go in one direction with your circles. So adding movement to balance is challenging all of the core and the stabilizer muscles. Let's keep that knee soft on that standing leg. Now reverse that circle. Keeping that belly in to hold us nice and tall and strong. Let's do 2 more circles here. Bring that foot down, other side. Coming into that foot, do your circles. Yeah, I'm wobbling here. 4, 3, 2, and other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, bring that foot down. I'm just going to grab a drink here. All right. Before we move into our cool down, I wanted to do a little bit more for our hips, our butt, our glutes. These muscles, the butt muscles, the glutes, they work in conjunction with your hips and your balance and your belly. So very, very important that we keep them nice and strong for walking and for a lot of exercises that we do, including just getting up and down off our chair. We're going to use our chair for the next one. And it's called donkey kick. So we're not really doing anything except coming up on one foot and pressing it up towards the sky. But we're going to lean over on our chair here. So we're going to have our hands again like we did earlier. And you're going to make sure that when that other foot comes off the floor, that the standing knee is soft. I'm going to take one foot off the floor, bend that knee nicely, and take that foot up behind me. We're going to go donkey kicks on this side, and that's literally only holding that foot up and pressing it up about 6 inches for 8, 7, 6. Press the heel up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep that leg up now and take that knee out towards me and take it up only a few inches. These are fire hydrants. That's 2, 3. Keep your gaze down at your chair and your shoulders over those wrists. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Let's try this. Bring that leg open. So now we've got a lot of weight on that standing leg. Press that heel towards me and draw little circles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Stay where you are. We are going to just give those legs a little bit of a shake here and go to the other side. So you stay where you are. I'm going to move so you can see me. All right. So now we're on that other leg. Bend. Send that heel up now for donkey kicks. Press it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That knee comes out now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Straighten it up in little circles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other direction for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Tuck that chin. Your hands can go onto your knees. Tuck that chin and come all the way up nice and slow. Head comes up last. Shoulders come back behind. And stand up. Take a breath. Grab a drink. All right. So we are going to use our chair if you need to or want to sit down for our cool down exercises. We need to stretch those legs. We've worked them hard. We've worked the arms hard with our weights. All right. We're just going to, first of all, come into a runner's lunge. So I'm going to take my left foot forward. Now my toes are going in the same direction here. So my feet are going in the same direction. I've got my back heel off the floor. If that's not comfortable for you, then bring your feet in a little bit closer and you can have the heel down. But in the runner's lunge that I was thinking about doing here was having the heel off the floor and just getting a really nice stretch in the front here, that quad and right into the hip flexors. Depending on how flexible you are, your range of motion, and where you're at with your fitness program, you may or may not be able to take it a bit deeper. So it's up to you where you take this stretch. But at the end of our classes, we want to hold our stretches for a little bit longer than at the beginning. It's more movement. Let's switch sides now. So I'll just go to my side to show you. My heel is up. My knee is not going past the front foot. My knee is not going past my foot. And feel free to take it down a little bit to get a little bit more into that stretch here. You're going to feel that also work into the butt muscles, the glutes a little bit. Keep that hold there. Breathing into your stretches, right? And then bring that up. Come off that back foot, bring that foot up. And now we're just going to move into the short one. If you didn't do it already, keeping that heel down. Both toes are going in the same direction. Both knees are soft. All right, so this is more about the calf and the Achilles. With the heel down, we're really pressing down to get a nice movement or a nice stretch into the Achilles and calf. Make sure that knee is nice and soft. And while we're here, we might as well do our arms. So let's take the same leg, the arm that on the same leg that's forward, come across the body. Now, with this one here, I find that it really works well that if you sweep your arm down, and then you can take a hold of your arm to help get a nice stretch in the shoulder. You can hold your arm, your forearm, maybe your upper arm, but you don't want to press on the elbow just in case it aggravates it. Release the arm, and then let's switch our feet. Heel down on the back. The feet are facing forward the same direction. Feel that nice stretch in the back of the calf, the Achilles. And then let's sweep that arm low and across and just holding onto it where it's comfortable, making sure this shoulder isn't popping up to the ear. Breathing here, breathing here. Let's release the arm first and then bring that back foot up to the front. Take those legs nice and wide. Nice soft knees. We're going to reach one arm up and let the other arm slide down the leg. So this shoulder, this top shoulder doesn't come forward. Try and keep it in line with the body, the spine, the hip. Right here, that should be a nice line. And then reach that arm way over so you can maybe feel a nice stretch in the underarm even. Breathing into it. On your next inhale, come on up. Inhale up. Exhale that arm down. Take an inhale, just a breath here. Feel that nice stretch. Let's inhale the other arm up. Inhale. On the exhale, take it over. Let that arm slide down. Make sure those knees are soft and that upper shoulder is not coming forward. Reaching that arm away at the top. Feel that all the way from my underarm, all the way down to my hip. Feels so good, right into the ribs. On the next inhale, bring it up, inhale. Exhale the arm down. We're gonna come into a standing quad stretch here. So you can hold your chair for this one. I actually highly recommend it. We're going to take hold of the ankle of one foot. Knee is soft on that standing foot. If you can't get a hold of the ankle, maybe you're going to hold your shoe, or you could use even a band to help bring that foot up towards. But what we're working towards here is this muscle getting a nice stretch. Now, sometimes you can maybe, if you've got the flexibility, you can line the knees up. But if you're here and you feel that stretch in this area, that's awesome. That is what you want. You want to get more flexibility if you can, or keep it as flexible and not lose the flexibility, I guess, is really what we're aiming for and improving it. It's all about progress, I was told by somebody in my life. Progression, progression. Bring that foot down and let's go to the other foot. So I'm going to try this without holding onto the chair. If you're holding your chair, you want to go to the other side. So standing up tall, not slouching. Breathing into your stretch helps get a little bit deeper. Connecting our mind to our muscle helps a lot in our physical exercise. And then when you're ready, let's bring that foot down. Take those feet wide again. We're just going to do a nice side lunge, moving side lunge here. So just little movement. We're not moving much. We're going to slide our hands down to our knees. So bring your hands down to bent knees, tuck your chin, and we're going to curl the spine towards the sky. Leave the hands towards the knees and then bring the belly button towards the earth, bring the chin up. So you're going to send your hips back behind you, curl that spine, one direction and then the other. I'll show you from the side. I'm sticking my butt out and then I'm bringing it in and curling it up and then stick it out. Have fun with it, right? Curl it up, stick it out, tuck that chin, curl, and then one more. Stick that butt right out behind you. Feel that stretch as long as you can, holding it. It's a good stretch for the inner thighs as well as the glutes. And then tuck the chin, curl the spine, bring the belly button in towards the spine and lifting up nice and slowly, keeping that chin tucked. The arms will slide up the legs, shoulders roll behind, and then you lift that chin up, taking a nice breath here. All right, we're gonna just do one more, just to get our shoulders. I find I work my shoulders a lot, even that it's indirectly. We're just gonna go back to our shoulder rolls here. We'll just do about 8 in other direction and then we'll do our alternating and then we'll do some breath work here. So that's about 8. Let's take it the other direction. Standing tall still, even right up to the end of our exercise class. We wanna have that belly engaged. And now let's alternate. Come forward with one and then the other. Keep that going. Let's go 2 more. So one on either side, and then we're going to take it back. Other side, or backwards, I should say. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Wonderful. We're going to take those feet hip distance apart. Soften the body. We're going to just take a couple of breaths here. Really soften in the knees. We're going to take our hands down, out, straighten the knees, inhale all the way up, inhale. Stretch, 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 reach, 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 reach. You could come off of your heels if you'd like. And then we're with control. We're going to bring it back down to soft knees, bringing it down, exhale. We're going to go for 3 and inhale, reach it up, inhale. Exhale, bring it down. One more, reach it all the way up, inhale, strong. Without coming down too fast, we're going to come down slow and relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Think about the belly relaxing finally. Those legs are relaxing. Everything is just relaxing as you exhale it down. Give it a little bit of a shake. And I suggest you don't just sit on your couch, you keep moving the rest of the day. And I hope that you enjoyed that workout. Again, I'm Michelle and I'm with Community Care. I want you to be safe and be strong. Whoops, sorry. Be safe, be strong, healthy, and take care of yourself. Make sure that you are making sure that when we do our exercises that you are not going too fast or too slow for your body that day, and that you listen to your body if you're in any pain. So again, thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.